The clarion call has sounded. The curtain rises. Say goodbye to yourself and embrace the unknown. As I don the many masks of this tale, I challenge you to fully immerse in the story, the mystery, and the terror. Live the fears and hopes, and let your mind wander through the shadows. Uncover the secrets that lie beneath, for the only certainty is the mask you wear. Embrace the transformation, commit to the journey, and let the masks of Nyarlathotep reveal its truths to you. Let's do our luck, and we have development stuff that we never did on all of our characters. So let's do luck first while we're waiting. Shaboom!
Yay!
There you go.
I've got so much luck. I've got to find a place to use it.
Right? You're definitely racking it up. Oh, Iris. You got a lot of luck. That's why, anyway. You got 87. You guys are freaking capped out on luck.
I tried to use it last week, and you're like, I don't know, man. It's a lot of luck.
He's not wrong.
Hey, don't listen to me. Oh, man. Alright, so we did that, and I think I have to go click a button somewhere to do character stuff. Let's see, let me find it. Keeper tools, development phase, boop, enabled. Okay, so now let's click open, Declan, let's click open yours and see what it looks like now. Okay, I think if you click the yellow circle now, and like fighting, brawl, yellow circle, see if that does something for you.
Wait, click the yellow circle. What?
Okay, so like if you go into your character sheet,
Yeah.
and you go to fighting, brawl, you see the yellow circle by 50.
Yeah.
Click that and see if that's what we need to do. I can't remember.
I did. I'm clicking it. Nothing's
Oh, nothing?
happening.
Okay, so let me see.
If I double click it, it unhighlights it.
That's not it. I can't remember how we would kick this off, so maybe I do this. Nope, that's not it. Oh, okay. There's a okay. On the left side it says development phase. I bet you I have to click that.
I clicked it and everything.
It did it, didn't it?
It did that. Rolling all skills for development.
Holy moly, it did it all at once.
That's
Wow.
cool.
Whoa.
But it also reduced all my sanity. What the frick?
Wait, reduce all sanity limits by 1?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. This is a fucking scam.
Thanks.
Reduce all sanity limits by 1.
Big sanity doesn't want you to know.
What is that? What does that even mean?
I would assume it meant like the cap, like the upper bound for my sanity or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's turn.
But that doesn't make sense why it would do that.
Maybe it's a cost to developing skills, so it's not just a net positive the whole time.
No,
No.
I don't know. Well, let's go to the next person and we'll look that up first. All right, Iris, open up your character there. Click the development phase button. That's what you did, I guess.
Yeah. I just
Skaboom.
pressed the button and then it rolled everything on its own.
There you go. That's so cool. Library use upgraded.
That is really cool.
Listen, upgraded. Locksmith upgraded. Occult upgraded. Spot hidden and
Cool.
psychometry not upgraded, of course. You got a big old 6 and on library use. That's good. That's worth. All right, Abigail. Do you see that button, or are you able to hit it yet?
Yeah.
Okay, it's on the left side under the tentacle. There we go. Firearms. We got that's always useful. Dang,
My
first
sanity
aid.
limit went down by 1 too, but Iris's didn't.
I'm not crazy.
Well, so the way that's worded makes me wonder what it really. It's worded very obscurely.
So like if you take us out of development phase,
Let's see
is
what
like
happens.
daily sand 9 now instead of 10?
Yeah, let's see. Let's get out of here. So hang on. Let me go to my button.
Chad is here. He's loading up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take us out. Okay, let's look at your character now.
No, it still says daily 10.
Yeah, it still says daily 10.
But my overall sanity is 87 now.
What was it?
I thought it was 89, but it may have been 88 for all I know.
Well, Declan Declan's still at 99, and it set it for him, like his max.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. That's just weird.
His daily is 11, though.
So it increased your sanity limit.
Let's go.
At least mine's not at 9.
All right, that's weird. Yeah. Okay.
Chad's got his open now if you want to
Okay.
put it back for him to click the button.
Let me put it back. Okay, there we go. Now you can click the button. But before you do, is there any other ones that we need to highlight yellow since you don't use the system? That's why I saved you for last.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It's all the ones you succeeded on.
Yeah,
right?
Which would have been a persuade.
And
Yeah.
when was the last time we did it?
The 5-year mark.
No, the last. Well, yeah, I guess that. Yeah.
Okay, so then I've definitely got firearms for handgun.
Well, you haven't shot your gun. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, yeah. So New York. Yeah. So the whole of New York counts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do firearms.
We had a successful stealth, I think, going in there.
That's fair.
Technically, I succeeded on a drive auto. Not that it really matters.
Oh, it always matters. Let's see.
Charles ain't driving us no more.
Right.
Right? Oh, it's going to be great if we're driving a car in London.
And I remember you did a very good dodge. So I'm going to do that one. That was in combat. And I think that's it. I added persuade in there. I think that looks about right. Yeah, okay.
I might have been melee with one of the zombies, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, so let me click it again. So development phase on, and now you click that button there, or I can do it for you. Either way, whatever's easier. It's under the tentacle in skills.
You did, but you didn't pass it, from what I remember.
Woohoo, there we go.
Wow.
Dodge, we got a drive auto upgrade, firearms upgrade. You somehow succeeded in your psychology. That's amazing. You got 6% added in your psychology.
Wow.
Nice.
Isn't there a rule about... Hang on, I actually got to open the book now. I think there's a rule about if you gain over 80 or something, something happens.
I think you recover 20 sand.
Oh my. Actually, it is a sand thing. Where'd I get the bookie?
So dodge didn't go up, persuade didn't go up, and psychology.
I think he has to get out of the...
Oh yeah, stand by. Let me get out of the mode for you here. There you go.
And I can drive auto. I was just looking at the ones that didn't. So dodge didn't. Oh yeah, see right there on the dodge did not, fast talk did not, persuade.
Oh yeah.
Sliding
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Chapter 9. Developed. Optional rules.
I rolled a 1 on dodge
Yep.
and a 96 on psychology.
Yeah, that's why he said somehow you passed that one.
I don't know how you...
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have minded a little bonus persuade and fast talk, but I'll certainly take those.
It's a 90% or more. So if you raise your skill to 90% or more, you get 2d6 to sand in the development phase. So. I thought it was 80.
Rats.
Rats! Cool.
Why?
Because
And-
that's absurd, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
And Chad, you owe a luck roll to see how much luck you get back.
How much I don't gain?
Well, you should gain because you have the least luck. So
Statistically, that has been the case for like
yeah.
3+ sessions.
Yeah.
At least 3 sessions.
Big money, big money. Oh, and y'all's cam's not on, just in case you're not aware.
Yeah, I was a little worried about it, so I didn't do it yet. I was waiting for him to come in.
I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll be great. Don't worry.
Fine. Oh, it's pointed up.
Whoa, guys, you don't have clothes on.
No.
What? No, not quite. More like I don't have a body at that point.
Has anybody
that-
done a meeting with no pants on?
No.
No.
No,
I haven't
don't
either.
think
Why
so.
is that a thing?
I think it's just a
You know?
meme that like people like use to joke, and then some people took it
You're
seriously, and they're
right.
like, "Oh my god, they're really not using pants. They're not wearing pants." Okay, guys.
I just don't think I could do it.
What'd you roll, Chad? You have 44 in your luck, so
17.
of course. All right. So
Yep.
you know,
Like I said,
very unlucky.
indeed. I have had I'm pretty lucky that I haven't had to do that many rolls since the combat. Because I think that the Juju house, I think I rolled really good going into it. And maybe the first part of the combat, but then everything other than killing the guy, it was dog shit ever since.
Yeah.
Only up from here.
It's right. Of course.
Yes.
Definitely.
It only gets better.
What could possibly go wrong?
All right. It's
As
telling
I
me
continue.
to go to 169 for getting used to the awfulness for this sanity stuff that it's talking about. So let's see. Oh, okay. So what it is when you take instances of sand loss due to entities or something like that, you know how I said it eventually kind of caps out? Well, during a development phase, you start to forget about that. So it just adds a little, you can lose another sand again or something like that. So
I gotcha. Okay.
that's all that is. Cool.
So it's because she had temporary insanity? Something changed?
No, it was for the zombies, if I'm thinking right.
Oh my god. A little bit. It's because she's laying on her back. Yeah, Zoe's laying on her back. She's got really bad drainage right now, and it's just she's coughing every 5 seconds.
Get one of those suckers,
Oh yeah,
the bulbs.
they hate it. They hate it.
I did too, but it did feel better.
I mean,
I'm afraid I've got this. I didn't bring a cup up here today. And I keep unscrewing it, knowing that if I don't screw it back on, I'm gonna whack it with my arm, and then it's gonna go everywhere. So.
Everything back
now it's gonna be fucking cold.
All right. Are we ready? Are we ready for the day?
Yo,
Ready for the day?
Bidet.
Bidet. I don't know if we necessarily need a recap. But
We got on a boat. We read a lot of shit.
I'm on a boat.
yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, right? You just came over here,
I
got all
mean,
the stuff, got all the
yeah.
spells,
We went to the hotel.
went to the hotel, and yeah, you plan on going to the scoop. That was what I had in my my notes. Yeah.
I mean, literally outside of yeah, we read a lot of books, got a lot of spells that I'm not sure that we're going to touch, and
May or may not. Yeah.
not much else.
And
Mhm.
yeah,
and you went to. Did you guys get shotguns? Did we just kind of hand wave shotguns? Say you went to somewhere.
we said that
Abigail?
we were going to pick them up.
Yeah.
I think we
Okay.
said, yeah, we'll get them like on the way to the scoop, maybe.
Cool. And Abigail, I still need a location for your
Yeah,
one of your estates. You don't have to do it now, but that is something I need. And I just realized something between last session. Your last name, is it based off like the famous banking family, the Barclays?
I honestly didn't name it after that. But I
okay.
realized it afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No, Amy, the proper answer is
yes.
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 Yeah. Yeah. There you go. That's what I wanted to know.
Perfect.
I don't know how old that is, but
No idea.
I feel like it's pretty old. But I'm not-
The scoop. Where is the scoop?
oh, the Barclays is since 1690, so yeah, okay. The scoop. Let's go to the map and see.
in the city of London in 1690.
What number is the scoop? I think it's close to where you are, like 13 or something. Yeah, it is 13. And you guys are not actually that close. You guys are over there by 23 and 31, remember? You can see it. The Ritz, 150
Mhm.
Piccadilly.
Just a few, lots of blocks down.
Yeah, what is that? 1, 2. It's like a mile down the road. Which isn't that bad.
It's the 29th, right? I got that right?
Today
29?
is, let me look at the calendar, the 29th, yes.
Okay. I thought I had it updated.
1925, January 29th. Let me get some.
America's 15 and 16.
Yeah.
Didn't get it. Oh. Lesser Adale. I guess we're not there yet.
London streets. We're on the streets. Okay. So you pick one of the various methods to get down there. What are you thinking, guys? There's so many different ways to get around. It's chilly.
Whatever Abigail suggests.
Yeah, they probably already have our car out front.
Yeah.
They damn sure better, or we won't fucking stand for this.
So I was thinking about like
Mhm.
where my estate would be.
Sure.
How far is too far for this?
Wherever you want it. Is that the answer you wanted, or did you want like?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No, that's good.
Okay.
Because like I was just looking, because I was looking at distances before, and I kind of forgot which one was where, based outside of like actual London,
Yeah.
where everything was. So I was thinking probably around Cambridge,
Sure.
which is about, I think it said 67 miles away.
Yeah.
So I didn't want it to be too far. What?
That works for me.
Okay. What?
The earliest double-decker horse-drawn omnibus appeared in Paris in 1853.
Horse drawn.
Horse
Horse-drawn.
drawn. Load them up.
Double decker?
Is there a
Hey,
picture
it's like
of
a-
said horse?
No,
like
and I'm really upset
What?
12
because it just shows
Clydesdales.
pictures of standard ones,
Those
which
poor
are
horses.
Yeah.
carriages.
Heck.
The people were a lot skinnier back then, though, so maybe it wasn't as bad.
Here you go.
It's true.
There was no McDonald's.
Stupid Americans.
Stupid American. Oh, okay. Oh, it's really
Aw,
cute.
okay, that's
not
cute.
too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
They could probably slap another 2 horses on it, but still.
Mhm.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like,
Copenhagen, 1907.
Jeez.
There you go, Zach.
Nice.
Oh,
That's a
sorry.
good one.
Was that guy peeing on it? Looks like he's urinating on it.
What?
He's going to get on it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
It's on my
But
horse.
Don't piss on my horse. Quit pissing on my horse, Charles.
It's Charles.
Oh,
He's
please.
everywhere.
That has a partial spiral staircase on the back.
Of course, it has a partial little baby spiral staircase to get to the top.
Ooh, this one's fun.
It's cute. So car hire, Barclay car hire is what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Good for funsies, since we will not get to roll this a lot. Give me a credit roll.
Oh.
Is that Big Ben? That's Big Ben. There we go. Easy. Yeah, you you probably either call yourself or get one of them to call down, and they say, of course. And that's a car for the week, basically. So you got a week car guy.
What's your used fuel driver's name?
Probably something like Charles.
Mm.
But
We've already used Charles.
I know.
Another Charles.
I mean, it could
Doesn't
be his
matter.
cousin. It's probably his cousin.
Is it
It can be
Henri?
Stefan. It can be Stefan.
All those in favor
What did you
of
say, Mike?
Stefan.
That's one. Oh,
Make it something just anachronistic. I don't know that Stefan is a thing back then, but I think it's funny.
We can just say Steven. It's fine.
Okay, there we go.
Or Henry.
Henry. I like
Henry.
Henry. Great. So you guys leave your
I can't do Cockney, but in my head.
you can't. No. We'll see what happens. All right. So you guys leave.
Yeah, this is my head canon. That's all I'm saying.
Leave the Ritz. I guess it's pretty freaking cold out, so you're bundled up. Definitely some little snows
And
coming
it's
down.
at least dreary because
right.
it's London.
Definitely dreary, not bright and sunny. Get to the
You can't see in London
car.
or New York, but one for very different reasons. One's all sunny and the other one's just all dreary. Shit.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, based on the material and real life, London has kind of this, regardless of the weather, a pretty bad fog problem, from the industrialization, I would imagine, that's going on right now. Remember, this is.
I would say that's accurate. Yeah.
And remember, this is the biggest city in the world right now, the most richest city, I guess I should say. So it's got everything going on.
Which is also why the factories are a little further downwind.
So yeah, you got a lot of sight blocking things going on. A little bit of snow, a little bit of dreariness, a little bit of fog and haze. Typical morning in London.
We need to contact the Cthulhu people. This map has scale in miles on it.
Oh.
Ah, yes, for us Americans, of course.
Yep.
So you said Stephen? What was his name?
Henry.
Henry.
Yep. So you go down to the car, and this little puttering away there. I would say this probably barely fits you all. I wouldn't imagine it's very big. But at least you can get in there.
I would like to point out that this area used miles, not kilometers back then. So
Yeah.
Cthulhu is accurate.
Okay.
I asked ChatGPT. I mean, I looked up the answer in Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. I wonder what made them swap it.
I don't know. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I would. It's because of Abigail's status. I mean, it's probably nice, but it's relatively nice, right? We're still gonna be. I'm agreeing. I
definitely.
think we're still
It's a nice car.
crammed.
It's definitely a nice car, but I was just stating that I don't think they have very big cars.
Yeah. No, I'm
that's-
agreeing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely nice. The nicest thing
It's
you
made
can
of
get.
it's made of very nice materials,
Yeah.
but they weren't exactly lots of ballroom in the seats on these things back then.
All right. So there's we'll say he's a skinny guy with a green cap on, nice red mustache kind of comes down a little
Nice.
bit. Miss Barclay, where can I take you?
Are we going to the estate to get shotguns? Is that where we're going? Is that finalized?
We can either do that now or we can do that after the scoop.
Let's do
Doesn't
that
matter.
now. Sure, I love
I was
it.
gonna say yeah.
Get the
Alright,
guns.
we're going out to the estate in Cambridge, please.
Oh, okay. And you can see he's looking around.
We're
Got
in
his little
for-
lunch
we're in
tin
for a
over
ride
there. He gives a
back.
little
A
pat.
ride. Let's go.
All right.
It's
here
a
we go.
beautiful drive. You'll love it. Yeah.
I don't think I have to, unless do you guys want to talk about anything on the way, or otherwise we'll say that you can make it to your estate.
I'll be pointing things out on the way. Oh, look over here. That's where we did this, and that's where That's
Yeah,
where this happened.
That's where this happened. I don't know how long that would take. It would take a half a day, maybe.
Well, I mean, it'll take like an
How
hour.
long are we? How long are we actually?
Hour.
Hour to get up there. Or get back.
Like how many? How far is it again?
60.
It's,
Is that what you said?
it's about an hour.
Yeah, but these
60
things aren't
miles.
going 60 miles per hour.
60 miles? Oh yeah, it's several hours. I would agree with Zach
Yeah.
then. That's
Oh,
not
man.
gonna be fast. Whatever you say it is, Zach.
Yeah, so we'll say you left at 8. You get there at like
3.
no.
Well,
We'll say you get there at 12. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
lunchtime, because he patted
Lunchtime.
his lunch pill.
Lunchtime.
There you go. There you go. I'm in awe the whole time. Like, man, this is pretty this is pretty big.
You're
Stinky
right.
too.
You arrive. I guess there's probably fancy gardens. that
Yeah.
You come up upon, and we're here, Miss Barclay.
There's fountains, long drive, the whole, big staircase leading up. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
And so you live here?
For a little while. Yeah.
Oh my. I would live here forever.
Yeah, we came back and forth between, here and I don't know, all the other places we go. We never really had a home. It's kind of we traveled a lot.
Well, I'm very impressed. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is insane.
Let's go find what we need. Let's.
As you approach the door, one of the butlers, or what do you call the steward of the house?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Steward or Butler's
Mhm.
fine too. I mean, they still had
Head
this is the
butler.
time period where butlers still ran fancy houses. I know because
Oh.
Downton Abbey told me that.
Oh,
So I know I'm right here.
Yes. So, they approach you, and what brings you here? No, none of your
Oh.
family's here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. We
Because they're all
We're-
dead in the well.
thank you. We are in town just looking into some things, and I figured we could maybe stock up on items here at the house. If we need extra clothes or weaponry or
we have a hunting expedition planned, so we need the long guns.
the long
As a-
gun.
I shall fetch them over the fireplace.
I'll,
That's the way your father left them in his study.
to keep up appearances of being like kind of the helper, but not like the help, but the helper. I'll go get them while y'all are talking. I'll just say if you can point me to them, I'll get them. It's not a problem.
Of course, sir.
give them a hat.
Just kind of tells you where to go, and
Yeah, me and Vincent go and let Abigail and Iris. I don't know.
Go raid her closet.
Let's go.
as he's like finger sandwiches, and you just walk off. Cool.
After we go around into the hall, I'm gonna check some surfaces. How dusty is it? Is it old money that's well tended, or is it in disrepair?
All right, roll me a credit rating.
Ooh,
Oh no.
putting those rolls to use.
Yeah, I gotta find reasons to use it, because otherwise it'll matter.
Do I need to roll appraise afterwards?
Potentially. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna use my luck on that. I
Might as well. Might as well.
Oh, if we're trying to, oh, never mind. She succeeded. No, I was gonna say if we're trying to figure out if stuff seems off, would spot hidden work, but she succeeded. So there's no point in me rolling. So go ahead.
Oh, she spent luck for it. No, she was
got
just
the luck for it.
no.
Okay, well.
It's pristine. In there, it's very well kept. They're doing their job even without their minders. There, they are the minders, I guess. And no, it doesn't look faux pas or fake or anything. It's gilded,
Real.
gaudy, and beautiful.
Yeah.
I present the finger. It's good help here. This some rich mahogany.
You give it a lick.
And I look at the wood. I'm like, I thought that was oak, and I go and I knock on it like really loud. And you're just like, no, it's worth more than you. I'm like, oh,
No. That's the oak cabinet over there.
I go and knock on that, and I say, I do like the dad thing. I knock on it. I'm like, yeah, patented.
Yeah, you can hear the
The whole, like,
the different densities of the materials there.
The help comes by and sees me knocking on all the expensive shit and putting
Get
Hey.
us out.
I encourage you to sniff the mahogany so you can understand the scent.
I dutifully sniff the mahogany.
Can you roll?
I'm just hoping
Go
that a
find
butler comes
go
around.
Find a leather-bound book and have him sniff the leather.
A maid is walking by as you guys are like sniffing and knocking on the various wood furniture, and she's like,
I pointed him to the one that I noticed like a potpourri thing on, you know.
yes, of course.
I'm like, man, this smells. Oh god, this is strong. This is a potent mahogany.
Yes, it is. Yes. Mhm.
The maid walks into the room with the girls, and she's like, "Your help is smelling the furniture, dear."
Okay.
And she just nods and walks off, just stating a fact.
I am.
Don't
sure that
mind
Vincent
us.
put Declan up to something. Let's.
Shall we go?
Just my own personal little chuckle there.
I'm not in a hurry.
Vincent's
We'll
heart
be
is happy.
okay. But yes, we should probably go.
If we want to make it back in time.
Yes.
Oh,
So we'll get our stuff.
shit!
What?
Can I roll like luck to see if there's one of those ridiculous over-the-top elephant guns
Oh Lord.
in her father's study?
The 500 Nitro Express.
Would we
Yeah.
not look sketchy walking around?
It's fucking
with
like
that thing?
six gauge shotguns.
Right?
Well, let's just ask Abigail something. Was your father or grandfather a safariist? Safariist? So what do you call that?
I'm sure they have
Ex-
been. Yes, they have
Explorer?
been on safari expeditions before. Yes.
All right, roll me a luck roll.
It is utterly impractical. I just would insist that it becomes part of our arsenal.
Whether it works correctly or not is a different story. We'll find out later. No.
82.
So you find one, but it's purely ornamental at this stage in its life.
Yeah, you Declan sees me looking at it, and you're like, nope, won't break them.
I'm like, that's not gonna. That will kill you if you try.
That will blow up in your hand.
I didn't need a shoulder.
Like more like you don't have the whole left side of your body, your torso. Like
It would just be wildly bruised.
right.
Abigail.
I'll go find Abigail and Iris with I mean Vincent I'm sure is still with me, but got the guns we need, bunch of ammo. So we're as far as the supply run, I think I'm done.
I have a hat that you let me borrow, a nice fur hat.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
To keep warm. I'll make sure the boys have coats and stuff too if needed.
I guess you do have to fancy it up for the Ritz a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So nice.
You can smell that they have something cooking in the kitchen, and as you guys are walking out, it looks like they're packing you little bags, a little go
Oh,
something. I don't know what they
nice.
would do. Wrap it up, put a picnic basket, I guess.
Yeah.
There you go.
Something like that. Was this the house you were in when you were younger, or was it somewhere else?
Sorry.
One of the
Yawn.
many.
Yeah. Yes, I spent some time here as a child.
Was this the one with your friend, or
With the
not?
whale. With the whale.
That was no.
Okay.
That was not here. That was at the other house in Portugal. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Roll me a sanity.
Sanity. God damn it.
Mhm.
Oh, I gotta roll sand.
Friend is gonna visit her.
Oh, I passed.
Let's go.
What'd you get? Oh yeah, 30. Oh, excellent. That is actually hard to do because she has a 38 sanity. So
I
good job.
know.
Good
Nice.
job. Yeah, you're just putting your hand on like one of the doorways. You can see like maybe a little mark of like when you were there when at that age, and you start to reminisce a little bit, and you kind of look into the backyard, and it's just like a peaceful memory for you.
Mhm.
Oh, here's the sandwiches, and is that all today?
Oh, thank you. Yes, that will be all. We might be back in a day or two. I don't know. Well, we're in and out.
Okay.
On a grand
need to-
adventure.
yeah, we need to be in the city. So
Well, the rooms are ready as usual. Always
Yes.
ready for you. I
Thank you.
definitely do not sleep in your bed.
Of course not. I would never imagine you would.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, as we're walking away, me and Iris are like, she sleeps in your bed.
Absolutely. I know I would if I were.
Their beds are quite comfortable, I imagine.
I imagine.
I imagine. I've never looked in that
Straw
closet
on
before.
a
I don't know.
concrete floor.
I've never looked in
Look at
those
that
in
closet.
those closets. Yeah.
Actually, where does she sleep?
They have part of the West Wing. It's fine.
I love it. All right, so you guys get back in the car. Got your goods. Got your guns. Putter on back. Eat your lunch on the way.
I'll ask Abigail if she's ever had any parties in that house, like big galas like the one we went to, or no.
Sorry, Chad's flipping stuff over here. Not as upscale.
It's called a die.
Yes.
Mm.
But I've had parties. They were not galas per se.
Ah.
You know, when the parents are gone and you want to have fun and for the
Oh, yes.
20s, you know.
Is this not
Yes,
another
yes.
teen movie now? Are we jumping off the roof into the pool?
For the 1920s, yeah, essentially, yes. It was Great Gatsby.
Hell
Yeah, there we
Let's
go.
I had Great Gatsby parties, basically.
But we're in London now, so it's the greatest Gatsby.
the greatest,
Greatest
Gatsby.
Gatsby.
party.
And I will talk about how I read in the New York Pillar that there was a party that Mr. Carlyle gave at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel,
Mhm.
and we might find something there. Ask about how that party went, or
Am I crazy,
how
or is
he
that?
acted.
Isn't that in New York?
Um,
The wall
in
yeah, I think-
London.
Really?
There's one in both.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Well,
I
there
only
you
know
go.
I didn't
about
know
the
that- I
one
didn't know
in
there
New
was-
York.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where they got onto the ship in London. Is that correct?
I believe you.
Or
Also, it's
400?
owned by Hilton these days.
It's on the Carlisle Papers Expedition number 5. is what
That's the juice
what
we
I'm
needed.
reading.
There we go.
That's what I'm reading off
There
of.
we go.
Just to have another option after the scoop if we want it.
Carlisle Papers. Which one?
Expedition number 5.
Expedition. Okay, so that would have been a while ago. That would have been 4 years ago. 5 years ago.
Okay.
Let's see.
It's
I think that one's the one in New York, just based on the text.
okay.
Never become tarnished in the eyes of Manhattanites. I don't know.
Yeah, and they're gonna
Okay.
head off to London. Additional members may be
Uh,
secured when they're in London. Okay.
I read that wrong. My bad.
No, it's fine. I was like,
These days, there's one in both.
I
I couldn't
had
find
many-
when the London branch was made.
I had a mini panic because I was like, wait,
But
I
the
don't
OG,
have
I don't
that.
know that.
I don't know that.
Astoria, the OG Waldorf Astoria dating back to the mid 1800s was in New York.
Yes.
Okay.
Although Viscount Astor is an American Englishman.
But the
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Penhew Foundation is in London.
It is
So,
indeed.
okay.
Indeed.
That's where they did
Which
it.
I've already found it out. By the way, I checked earlier. It's about 2 miles from the Ritz to the Scoop.
Oh, nice.
Well, we can go straight there.
The scale on that map is
Sweet.
very
Yeah.
small.
Not bad.
I was trying to read the numbers on the printed version and I couldn't, and it's because they're fractions.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah. I
And
think
who are? Go ahead.
nothing.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna tell Chad that we already said that, but that's why I said nothing.
Well, we were talking about transportation to it, and I was just curious, like exactly how far we were talking. Like I didn't think it was very far, but literally like 2, maybe 2.5 miles.
Yeah, it's all
So do we
walking.
want to go
It's
straight
walkable.
there?
The Scoop.
I mean, that was our like
Mhm.
Yeah.
prime like
The plan.
Who
Yeah,
is
that was the
at
plan.
the?
information place to start with.
Who
I think we were planning to try Scotland Yard after that, and then yeah, absolutely, Penhew Foundation was on the to-do list, and I guess we'll see where it goes from
there.
those things.
So you asked about who is at the Scoop.
Yeah, sorry. I just needed
Yeah.
a little refresh of who are we speaking to at the Scoop? Or if we
Mickey
know anybody there.
Mahoney. Mickey
Okay.
Mahoney runs the
Mickey
Scoop.
Mahoney.
Yeah.
Why does he keep doing that?
Who?
I keep rolling dice.
Oh, let me
And
look.
I'm not
I don't see it on my screen.
Mm-mm.
okay. I don't
Are
know.
are you hitting one like a hotkey or something down there, like a hotbar?
No, because I don't know. I clicked. I shifted between the tabs, so maybe Control Tab is a hot. It doesn't matter.
Okay, you're good. It's not rolling it for us. So.
Mickey Mahoney.
Yeah, Mr. Kensington, Jonah Kensington talked about Mickey Mahoney.
Okay.
That's who Elias had met up with when he was in
Yeah,
London.
yeah.
And he also mentioned Inspector Barrington. I think that Elias had mentioned Inspector Barrington while he was in here, but I'm not. I can't remember the full deal of what he had told you about that. So, you guys putter up to the Scoop. They are pretty easy to find. 3rd floor of a shabby building on Fleet Street. A little down the road from a circus.
Barber at Fleet Street?
You don't want to get your hair cut there. But not far from a circus. Yeah, we go on in, open up the doors to the Scoop, and you see it's got a few people working around in there. You can hear some newspapery sounds, typewriters, radio.
Yeah, we got to get this out to print. See?
Yeah, see, I knew you could do it better than me. That was perfect.
I don't know why they talk like that in London, but that's how they're talking.
They import them in. They import them in because of the best.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Mickey Mahoney. His card is uncovered, so you can see him. He's an overweight guy, red hair, a wicked smile. Got a cigar in his hand. His 40s.
Are we trying to tie this guy to the Are we trying to tie him specifically, or get more information about the painting from the Scoop?
No,
Elias.
Sorry, what?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say that I don't remember the initial, but it was I wanted to see if they had information about the Carlisle adventures and massacres, since if they have the same information as what the New York paper said.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking. Okay, so your idea was meta-wise. Your idea was to check their old publications, notes they had when they were building issues about it, scratch notes, reporting interviews, anything.
Yeah, because they didn't really, at least from what we have, we don't have a lot of information from them. So,
Just that they did research.
right.
Yeah.
What was our? So we probably went over this, but meta-wise, so I know what to do. What was our plan? Because out of character, walking into it, you would probably since you have pull, that's probably the only angle. But walking into a newspaper like this and saying, "Hey, give me your background information, you source, and all your stuff," they're gonna be like, "Go fuck yourself. What do you? No, who are you?"
Mickey Mahoney, because Elias mentioned him.
Yeah, no, I get that. I
He was
understand there's a
using him
connection,
for
but
research, I think, when he was down here. And that's
so we're
what
gonna
he
try
was
and
doing.
threaten him. I'm just trying to like what the approach is, because like unless
I think
there's
we're just gonna say, hey, our friend was in contact with you. Can you tell us?
Anything
Are you
that you have.
willing or able to tell us?
okay.
Use them as a
What he was
pivot.
looking into. I mean, I agree. It's certainly not a guaranteed success.
Roger that.
If we have to threaten them, we could go that route.
I mean,
Oh, I'm always. I was just to know the approach, because in my head I wasn't able to make it like the connection. Like it's fine. It's just I was like struggling in my head because I was being too literal. It's like you walk into a newspaper place and you're like,
Everyone's
"Hey, give me this
busy.
information," and they're gonna be
I
like,
think we're just gonna
"No,
hope
go
that-
fuck
that,
yourself."
Like everyone else that Jackson meets, he was a friend.
Oh, Jackson,
And,
I loved him. Is he? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Exactly. We can swap today if you want. We can just swap. We're doing really good. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, so you guys walk in. You guys walk in like ballers now that I'm thinking about it. You just bust into this place with your mink coats and your
And a hat.
dude.
And
Walk
two
in and-
shotguns across each shoulder. They're like, "Please go back to the car."
You leave that in the car. Yeah. Well, Mickey's already holding up a
Fancy,
stack of
mostly
money.
Fancy, really fancy. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Everybody's holding their hands up. I'm like, "What's going on?" Oh, okay. No, I don't. I
All the
don't. I
information.
don't do that. I don't. So yeah.
Who is the lead
They're in
taking
the
lead
booth.
here? Who's taking lead here?
Not I.
I'll dive in.
All right.
Do I need to interact with the receptionist?
No.
or-
No, you just you see there's people further in the back, but you can see this large guy just kind of working on something right up front. And it's-
Oversized plaque that says his name conveniently.
yeah. It's puffing
All right.
away on a cigar.
Mr. Mahoney, can we have a moment of your time?
And he's like, yeah. What can I do for you?
We're friends of one Jackson Elias. I believe he was in contact with you. We were going to follow up on that, if we could.
See if I can.
Have you heard what happened?
No, I hadn't heard what happened.
Regrettably, he was murdered, and we're sort of following on threads to see if we can figure out what happened. I don't know precisely the nature of your relationship. I know he contacted you when he was in town, and we were just wanted to
That's
see if we could
deeply
find anything-
saddening. He wasn't murdered here, was he?
No, back in New York. Hey.
Hey, he was walking here. Now he's not.
No, he was a good lad. You friends of his?
We are, yes.
Rich
We're
friends at
trying to
that, I
follow up
see.
on- Do it.
Rich friends at that, I see.
Well, all of Jackson's friends were rich.
I'll grab his cigar and start smoking it by the window.
You grab a cigar. Hey, now.
I'll just walk away, start looking out the window.
You see him. He just kind of chuckles a little bit, and he gets a cigar box out. And
I imagine
Anyone
you're at
else
the
want this
window. You're doing the like you're trying to be like cool, but you're
Yeah.
doing the Michael Scott. This city,
Yeah.
this damn city.
I pull my fancy pipe out and
And then like Chad just did, you start coughing a bit because you inhale
yeah.
the cigar and you go.
Oh yeah, I do it all wrong.
someone get a hand over there.
yes, she's not quite familiar with the process.
Pull up a
we
chair. Sounds like we got some things to talk about if you know Elias and coming all this way here.
Yeah, we know. As always, he was after information, and we just didn't know exactly what information he was looking for here in London.
Yeah, he promised me a story about some evil cult operating in the heart of the city. I don't know the name of the cult or anything like that. He said it was
Sounds
something
like
about
Jackson.
being well-connected cult. But yeah, I mean, I don't have the story, but if you get the story, I'll pay £15. Give me all the salacious details.
We'll let you know, I guess, if we find anything.
I lean in. I'm like, what is that in freedom bucks?
75 freedom bucks, my dear lad.
Thanks.
Can I?
You can buy a couple hot dogs with that.
Can I do what?
You could buy a few hot dogs with that.
God.
Can I roll like a persuade or something to see if I can eke out a name or anything
More
from him?
info.
Or does he seem fully wrung out?
You can roll a
that, too?
persuade, sure.
Okay. You know. $85.
That's over.
Not by a lot, but it's
So
over.
just make sure I'm understanding how you're presenting it. I'll roll. I'm not trying to metagame it, just so I understand how you're presenting it. Like
Me or Chad?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You as Mahoney. Like they're Maroney. Sorry. They were contacts, but like I was in my head, I had it built up, and maybe we just don't know yet. I had it built up as like they were really good friends and also contacts. But this sounds like very just business. Like they, knew each other. He liked the guy maybe, but like, does that make sense?
They were gonna exchange stories pretty much, and that's it.
Yeah, I can roll for it too. I can fail the roll and try.
Give me a psychology roll.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
Hey,
You know what? I'm gonna spend 23 of my 85
go.
luck and pass my psychology
there we
roll.
go. Yeah, you get the sense that. Tell me if this is not what you're looking for. You get the sense that they were friends, but like they didn't know each other that long. If that makes sense. They kind of, you know how Elias rubs off on people, and so the Elias charm have rubbed off on Mickey here.
But like, yeah. So let me rephrase and see if it. That's what I'm looking for. But like, I'm kind of. I guess I should have been more clear. That helps a lot. I was seeing if maybe like. Would he care enough to try and help Elias if he knew he was in trouble, or was he just like I'll have some drinks with you and you promised me a good story, like surface level friends, or like he would go to bat for him kind of friend? It sounds more like surface level kind of because they didn't know each other that well.
It's passing your psychology. You can see that what you're getting is surface level, but it seems to be he's just trying to suss you out a little bit before.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. What because like you guys came from across the pond to his place.
Yeah, no, he should be really suspicious.
Yeah.
Like that, that him reacting. Like I would be really like, what the fuck are you doing here, kind of thing.
Also,
regardless of the connection.
Also, he has a kind of like a unique personality where he's running a business, and so that's always up front of his mind.
So I guess to tie it into, so it's not just like a blank roll. To tie it in, I'll like interject while they're talking and maybe ask to get the information I rolled for. Maybe I'll ask like something that I know is fake about Elias and see how he responds to it to see if like he's like really knew him or not. Be like, oh, did you know? Did Elias talk about his niece and her dog all the time? And that's obviously made up. That doesn't exist. But and just ask out. Did he talk about his niece Liza and her little pug? I'll ask him that.
I can't say I heard about the dog in the family.
So he talked about Liza?
Ask?
So he didn't. So to me, making sure I understand. To me, asking about that, he said I didn't hear about a dog. He didn't address the girl at all, and he turned the question back and said, "Why do you ask?"
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he just that. Since you're friendly with Elias, he just never shut up about her. And I'll make a mental note. I mean, the room's tiny. I'm not gonna like signal Vincent because he heard the same thing I did. But I'm going to interpret that right or wrong as he's not willing to give. Like he thinks it may be a trap, but he's not sure, kind of thing. So that's
I think you set him up for failure. I don't think there was anything I could do that wasn't gonna be that
That's
outcome
fine.
in your head, though.
No, I wasn't. No, that's fine. This isn't. I'm trying to. This is like what Declan thinks, not Mike. It's
Gotcha.
okay. That's what I wanted. Yeah.
Do I see anything on his desk that has any kind of cult, anything that we've been searching for? On his
Roll a
desk.
search.
Search.
What is it? Spot hidden. Spot hidden.
52 over 42. I'll spend luck.
Okay.
Let's go.
Did you do it? Did you spend it in the system?
Spend
Oh
luck
wait,
to
shit. Hold on. How do I spend it? My luck is still wrong. It says 18. Mine is never updated properly.
You just
but if
click on the little spider thing, and it'll say spend luck to pass. And
I
click
think
that.
it's passed since it's not its roll anymore.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Well, so I
can
I
fix
have
it for you.
62. I have 62 luck.
Okay.
Because I spent 23. Sorry. Go ahead.
Fixed. You do not see any occult-related items on his desk.
Okay.
No headliners, no symbols, or anything like that.
Even New York stuff.
He doesn't have any newer
Okay.
articles. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of lean in conspiratorially, and yeah, Jackson ever talk about his time in Peru with you?
I think he mentioned something about some stories that I would have loved, but alas, I wasn't the one to write them for him.
Well, we explored the stories with him, if you will. We're very interested in finding out what caused our friend to be brutally murdered. For trying to eke out information about these cults and secret clubs of assholes.
Yeah,
Is
the
there
news for
anything
trouble.
he mentioned that could be of use?
I have to check the back pages. I don't. He was doing some research here, but yeah, I'll have to see.
Have we mentioned Carlisle to him yet?
No.
Mm-mm.
We know part of what he was looking at was people associated with Mr. Carlisle, Roger Carlisle. Did that come up? Penhew, perhaps?
Pinhew.
Carlisle Expeditions. Massacre.
I don't remember doing any stories about that. Let me see. You know what? Just give me a second, and I'll be back. I think I have a file back here that on the stuff he was pulling. 1 second.
Thank you. Does he seem on the up and up?
Roll me a psychology.
Okay.
Is he leaving the room? I'm not gonna we can resolve it. Is he leaving the room or going to his I imagine
Yeah,
he
he,
meant
gets
has
up, 'cause
cabinets
there's
in the
some
back of his
cabinet.
room.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Burning 3 luck to succeed
Okay.
because my dice hate me.
Yeah, he seems
This
sincere.
poor dude who has no consequence in the story at all is being grilled by the two of us. I'm about to throw him out a window, and this guy has like 6 sentences worth of plot. Zach's like, "Please shut the fuck up."
I'm not trying to
I'm
screw him
kidding.
over.
I
just
did the same
trying to
thing. Yeah.
Convey my sincerity.
He comes back with a manila folder. And as you can see, there's some clippings in there. And he doesn't open it yet. Look, you guys seem very interested in this cult business, and if I know Elias, he had a nose for trouble like myself, always getting into something. So I assume you know what you're looking into and what you're getting into if you're gonna look into what got your friend murdered. If you know what I mean. It's just kind of hands, on the folder closed.
Mm-hmm. For better or worse, it's well, if nothing else, it's the right thing to do.
For Elias.
Well, for what it's worth, Elias never mentioned the name of a cult, nor did he talk about any of his suspicions. He just was using our office for looking at some clippings of stuff that people have brought in and seeing if anything picked up on something. So, but yeah. Anyways, here, some newspaper research he was doing. They're unfinished, unsigned. I never got a chance to writing them and you know, finishing them up, give them a little whoosh or whatever. But here you are. And he kind of slides it over.
Do I get the impression that he is giving me this, or does he want me to look at it and give it back?
Or like
You could just ask him.
Would you prefer to have this back? I can read it now, but
You can take it with you if you want to. Just bring it back when you're done. If it helps.
I
And
sincerely
when you
hope
come
that-
back, you bring me a story about your adventures.
Precisely. I sincerely hope I can return with this and a story for you. Thank you, Mickey. We appreciate your time.
Of course, of course.
Yep, thanks.
And I'll keep an eye out for anything else that you know, passes my mind and my eyes, and stop by and maybe I'll have something else. I don't know.
Yeah, give us a call.
be-
And I'll throw a card at him.
I was gonna say I walk over and I
Maybe.
grab like a card off of his desk and
Sure.
just write down the Ritz Barclay Suite, and I'll put Abigail and Vincent on there and just a
Perfect.
couple of names for him.
A couple names. He
I
just
won't put everybody's name. I don't know.
just kind of chuckles. You're all staying in the same room, man.
Well, it is a suite.
What would I know? I've never been to the Ritz.
I'll put my hand over my mouth, but like I'm half covering it. And I'll like gesture at Abigail where she can see it. I'm like, she's loaded, dude.
It's like, I knew you were rich. I knew you were rich.
Oh.
I don't think you ever would have guessed, Declan. I'm certain your powers of
I'm here
investigation.
for these keen insights. That's why you got me.
That's why we pay you the big bucks.
Well, I hope that helps. Stay safe out there.
Thanks.
I'll give you a ring if something comes up.
Before we leave,
Mhm,
after
sure.
we like just get out of the office, but before we get out of the bullpen area or whatever it's called, I'll like talk with everybody, be like, because I'm wondering if it's worth. Do we think it's worth asking, like, anyone else here, or are we satisfied with what we got? Like maybe like float his name to like one of like the reporter people, because this dude's like the boss, like kind of one of the lead investigators or boss of the whole
Yeah, he's
place.
the
So
like,
if
head
we want to
editor.
make sure that he's being like, I think he is. So in character, I'll be like, I think he is. But we could also ask one of the underlings and kind of maybe twist the words a little of what we got and just see if they're like, oh yeah, no, there's this and this, or if they're like, I don't know, he never came by, we didn't get a story.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot. Do you want to see if you can, catch somebody at the men's room or what?
Yeah, I'll just walk, like I'll glance around the room, and if I see someone that's kind of isolated, working or not,
Mhm.
doesn't matter. I'd like to go talk to him for a second.
Sure. You walk up to a guy that is doodling.
Okay, I'll introduce
Since it's
myself.
just passing the time by reading newspaper clippings.
There you go.
Like, hey, I'm Declan. Nice to meet you.
Oh. Hi, morning. Oh,
Mhm.
afternoon.
All right.
Oh, it's been a
Didn't
while.
mean to-
It's still a long day.
Didn't mean to startle you. So, just so I know, does he have no accent because he's American, or it's okay if you're not giving him an accent?
It's
but I'm
just
just curious.
it just is what
all
it
right,
is.
all right. So
Hey,
actually,
these random NPCs, okay? They're
that's fine, man. That's fine. So I'll
He just didn't know if he had a bond because it's another American.
yeah, I thought maybe this was he was imported over. Like, anyways,
he's American.
so
An
just
American
close-
Italian in London.
Right.
American, Italian, Swiss. Yeah, so I'll just like small talk, because I'm not going to ask him a lot. We'll do small talk, and I'll say, hey, we're friends of Jackson Elias. We were looking to continue some of his story work, and we talked to your boss Mahoney, and I guess I'll try a quick like a double lie like I did in there, and be like, he was mentioning that you guys had some of the information Jackson gave, but it wasn't a complete story. And I'll just see what he says. Again, I want to see if he's like, hey, we never really got anything, or if he contradicts what Mahoney said and he's like, oh yeah, no, we have some information. And
No, he's like, I I don't know who you're talking about. I'm not really familiar. When was this? Was this today?
This would have been. You guys have been working with him for a while. It would have been in the last few months. We've just been here today. Yeah, and I kind of laugh and be like, hey, I'm here right now. But-
Hey, I'm sorry. We have a lot going on. Maybe give me a description of who it is. We get a lot of people that come through here.
I'll describe Jackson, Elias, and mention the. I'm being a fucking idiot right now. I can't think of the fucking expedition name, but Declan gives the expedition name and a
Carlisle.
description.
Oh,
Carlisle expedition,
the guy with the
and
pipe. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he was a nice guy. But no, I don't have anything in his here though. No.
Was he here a lot? Did you guys? I mean, I know you're saying maybe you didn't talk to him, but did he come in and out of here a lot to talk to your boss or other reporters?
No,
Journalists,
he was in. He mostly worked by himself in the back, looking through the back pages.
Huh. Okay. Thanks. I'll shake his hand and good luck. Don't fall asleep. And I'll walk back and to everybody at the front and say, just recap what the little bit that I gleaned. And I mean, dude, is that worth asking you guys? Is that worth following up on that he was doing his own research back here? Or do you think? Because I think he was probably just using.
Sounds like we found the clippings.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
I think that's
like
probably
it
all
is.
it was. He was using like some of the stuff they had, and but
Take
All
a
right.
look at the clippings and get out of here.
yeah, that's what we have. We can take with us, right? We have all the
Oh,
clippings
yeah,
with us.
yeah,
So, yeah, we
okay.
can. We don't have to look at them here. We can go.
Oh, I've been looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. So I'll hold the door for everybody if we're ready to leave.
All right.
And we'll get out.
And so, as you can,
Well, thank you, Declan.
We'll say you guys make your way back to the car, but let's go through the clippings since he was reading them while you were talking. To the guys, it's just clippings. Doesn't take but a second to read. Handouts: England 1, 2, and 3. Anybody wanna read them? Read 1, read 2, read 3.
I'll read the first one. Shocking canvases craze. Local artists, monstrous scenes, mock surrealists. Now collectors can buy savage scenes which rival or surpass the worst nightmares of the Great War, which are far more exotic than that grim business. London artist Mr. Miles Shipley work is being sought out by collectors who have paid up to £300 for individual paintings. This correspondent has seen a number of the works of artist Miles Shipley and finds them repulsive beyond belief. Maidens ravished, monsters ripping out a man's innards, shadowy, grotesque landscapes, and faces grimacing in horror represent only a fraction of Shipley's nightmarish work. This dude sounds fucking lit. Despite their repellent content, these works are conceived and executed with uncanny verisimilitude. Verisimilitude.
Verisimilitude.
That was rough.
Whew. Mr. Shipley's imagination is sublime, and is almost as though the artist had worked from photographs of alien places, surely never of this earth. The artist reportedly is in contact with other dimensions, in which powerful beings exist, and says he merely renders visible his visions. Mr. Shipley is a working-class man without formal artistic training, who has nonetheless made good where thousands have failed. Art critics say that Shipley provides an English answer to the continental artistic movement of surrealism, whose controversial practitioners have still to convince John Bull that the way in which a thing is painted is more important than what it is painted. Tip of the hat to Mr. Shipley for exposing those frauds.
Good job.
That's
awesome.
That's the name, right?
That is the name of the artist of the painting that Abigail has.
Yep.
Yes, that Miss.
So much for
Abigail.
her discovering him. The Scoop knows all about him. Jeez, what a
Yeah.
fraud, Erica.
And that is interesting, but I guess that is kind of the way art works, that may be well known in London and someone tries to pass it off as like, oh, I found this guy, great. All they did was go to London and find out.
And I mean,
up-and-coming
that
artist.
lines up perfectly with how aristocratic people act
It
anyways.
does.
Like they always want to be like in the know, but
Yep.
they just aped it off someone else. So hold on,
Yes,
real
go
quick. It's non-consequential, but is the Scoop is it more like a tabloid or is it more like the New York Times? Like is it like the New
is
York Sun
An
or whatever?
extreme tabloid, yeah.
Okay, all right. I thought so. It's like whatever. Yeah. Okay, the Inquirer. It's like National Enquirer.
Yeah, shock, all underwear stories, like, that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on the back of this clipping is an address. And it says the Miles Shipley address.
Oh,
we gotta go see that guy.
Let's go find him.
And on the
Yeah.
map, it's
Is she allowed to visit him?
what does that mean?
What?
I don't know why Declan wouldn't want her to visit him. I'm blanking.
Me too.
I mean, I know she had an experience with the
Her
painting,
creepy
but...
painting changed itself on the course of our boat trip. Remember?
Well, yeah, but I would
True.
I would want her to stay with us so she's not alone. Like, if we do go see him, I would think it'd be better to have us like all together. I get what you're saying, but I don't know. I think we should at least look into him more. I agree with Iris. Like, I'd like to go talk to him personally, but at the very least, we have an address. So
Yeah, you got an address, and it's like southwest of London, a little past Westminster or whatever that is on there. I can't read it. But anyway, it's not too far.
By the Abbey.
Yeah. It's the other direction.
Mall Abbey?
Yeah. Cool. There's a little pin on the London map at the top of the map, and you can kind of see where I pinned it in there. Good job, good job. All right, who wants to read the next one?
Police baffled by monstrous murders. Killer beast shot but still alive. Derwent Valley residents shocked last month by 2 murders and a serious assault on a 3rd victim are still without a satisfactory explanation or perpetrator of the dreadful attacks. At that time, Lesser Adale farmer George Osgood and resident Lydia Perkins were torn to shreds in apparently unrelated murders on consecutive nights. On the 3rd night, wheelwright Harold Short was nearly killed, but managed to drive off his attacker, which he described as a grisly creature. According to the Lesser Adale Constabulary, a rabid dog was shot and killed on the night of Mr. Short's attack. The police believe the matter to be closed. Nevertheless, local residents have subsequently claimed to have seen and heard a strange beast lurking about the area. Reportedly, the good folk of Lesser Adale still endure sleepless nights due to the bizarre wailings of the beast on nights of the full moon. An American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
Readers of the scoop are reminded of their esteemed journalist's long-standing danger protocols and are advised that the picturesque clothes... cloths? No idea. Of the Derbyshire Peak District have been declared to be a zone of high danger. Residents of the Midlands are advised to remain indoors at night and report all mysterious happenings to the police and to the scoop.
Wow.
We're going there at night.
Yeah.
Cloth? I don't know what that is.
Picturesque cloth. Yeah, I have no idea. Don't know how to read that either. Cool. Yeah, so another lead. No notes on that one, but yeah, another lead to something.
A narrow valley or ravine.
Okay. Cool.
Picturesque.
Never heard of it. Cloughs.
Irish.
So it's like clow.
Probably.
Yeah, bruv.
Yeah. Who wants to read the last one? Slaughter in Soho.
Clough. So says Google. I mean, I'll be happy to read if nobody wants to, but
Y'all did great.
feel free.
Slaughter
You can,
continues.
or you will.
Reward offered. An unidentified foreigner was found floating in the Thames last Tuesday, the 24th. Another victim in the so-called Egyptian murders. Inspector James Barrington of the Yard refused to comment when asked by the Scoop. Sources exclusive to this journal state that the victim had been beaten severely and then stabbed through the heart in a manner curiously similar to other murders that have taken place over the last 3 years. The connection seems obvious, but New Scotland Yard has yet to confirm that the deaths are connected. Inspector Barrington and his colleagues appear baffled and no closer to catching the heinous perpetrator of these crimes. Londoners cry out, "When we're all streets, be safe!"
Be safe!
Readers of the Scoop are reminded that this esteemed journal has a reward, now standing at £24, for information leading to the apprehension and conviction of the murderer. Be vigilant.
Very good.
Money.
Money.
Constant vigilance.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, so these clippings are... Seems like stuff that Mr. Elias definitely would be looking into.
We definitely should, even though it's 100% going to piss him off, when we go to Scotland Yard, we've got to reference the stuff in the scoop and talk to that guy, Barrington.
Conveniently, we have a map of Adale, which is north of Derby.
What time does that mean?
Just gotta wait till it starts dinging. Let's see.
So, do we want to go to Miles? Do we want to go find his house?
0 o'clock.
Oh,
Or do we want to go to Scotland Yard and talk to this guy?
Barrington or
Yeah. I mean, we could talk to other people there, but I'm curious to see what his response is to the tabloid, other than anger that we're asking him about a tabloid.
shit.
Mm,
For the record, it's 170 miles to Adale.
Oh shit.
Why are we going to the singer's house? She's not even born yet.
Ah.
Got him.
Where's that little thing?
And it's a little bit northwest, whereas
fucking
Cambridge
go.
was almost directly north.
Yeah.
Sorry, please continue. The question
that-
was
Zach
Scotland
said-
Yard or
Miles Shipley's house. First.
mm.
I mean, we can do both, but
Well, depending on time of day.
Hmm.
You know, say it took a couple hours to get there and to Cambridge and back.
so that's true.
Um,
I mean,
So
Scotland
it's-
Yard's.
I mean,
It's like 5
I mean,
o'clock.
sure, well, what I was getting at is, therefore, surely we're talking early afternoon, late
Yeah.
afternoon at worst. Why don't we go to Scotland Yard first, and then we can go to the house a bit later.
Sure, yeah,
I would suggest.
that's fine. I'm down.
Well, one of them's a business, and the other's a resident.
It's a police station. It'll be open 24/7. Like they're
Well,
gonna always.
But Inspector Barrington sounds
Yeah.
like someone who would only be there during office hours.
He's got to go catch the links. I think we're gonna go to Scotland Yard first. Zach, whenever Amy gets back.
Okay.
Headed to the yard.
I have been furiously trying to find my notes on Inspector Barrington and have not
We can go to
succeeded.
We can go
yet,
to
so-
Shipley first if you'd rather us.
Yeah. Whatever works.
Would that be better?
Yeah, we can just hand wave it because we're gonna do both. We're gonna try and do both in the same day. So I mean,
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would be better for me.
let's go to Shipley first.
Easy peasy.
Wait, no, we gotta wait for Amy. Come on. You can't do the scene yet.
Nope. Nope. You stay in the car.
We arrive at his apartment or his house, and he's
Where's
trying to
she?
leave, and I kick him down to the ground and start kicking him in the ribs. I'm like,
Bam, bam.
why are you painting these? Breaking him, curb stomping him into the ground. And then it turns out that's the wrong dude, and that's like a chimney
Wrong
sweep,
guy,
and
yeah.
I've just
It's some
fucking
fucking
killed him.
kid.
How could you?
I'm gonna go get
Some
another
fucking,
drink.
All right.
you know. Please, sir, can I have some more?
Yeah. Well, Declan, we're now wanted in multiple countries. We can never come back to England.
I'm gonna have to control F.
At least Interpol doesn't exist yet, I don't think. And if they do, they're not nearly as good. 1923, September 7th.
Shit, they do exist.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Founded in
does
Austria.
exist.
I didn't know they were founded in Austria.
That makes sense.
Who fucking cares?
Given the name, right? Like, it's not a very British name.
Yeah, for sure.
It'd be a much longer, you know. The office of the inspectors of the nation, of the international police.
Yeah.
Hey Chad, it's happening.
Oh no, it is. It just started.
Yep.
And it's 10 o'clock. It's the thing that y'all always say.
Mm-hmm. Just letting you know, it's happening. It was
But
fine
your
until
phone,
just
your phone sounded fine. You can just call in on your phone. I mean, I know
You
it's
my phone's a 2% battery, so I'll have to plug up a charger. But
What kind of maniac are you?
one that was hoping to plug it in to charge once tonight instead of twice.
Oh, what the? I don't even know what I'm. I don't even know what I'm hearing right now. You don't just leave your phone on the charger all day.
No.
Why would you not? You're at home all day. You just sits there. The phone just sits on the charger.
charge cycles, man.
Nah, that's
Longevity.
thing of the past. Just juice it up. You're gonna buy a new one before it dies, anyways.
It is his new one.
I don't wanna.
Well, at least I'm sure it does that.
So
Oh, go ahead.
we locked your seatbelt, so you're trapped in the car, and Declan is currently assaulting a 9 or 10-year-old boy who's probably not Miles Shipley.
No, I thought he was Miles Shipley,
at the wrong time.
but he's a chimney sweep, and I've curb stomped him so far, and now we can no longer be in England. We've got to run. Exactly.
That's it. That's what happened while you were gone. I told them they couldn't do it, but they didn't listen to me.
We decided to go to Miles Shipley because Zach is trying to find his Barrington notes. So we reversed the order because so we could be more prepared. So we're gonna go to Miles Shipley's house first, and then Scotland Yard.
Fair enough.
Get some more art.
All right. So I think I have a description of the house, but it doesn't really matter. I suppose. Did Chad leave, or is he here?
He's here.
I'm here.
All right. Cool. You guys arrive at a 2-story house. A nice little neighborhood. Nothing really to write home about. Just it's a house. What is your plan here? What do you do? Is the plan to just go knock on the door?
Kick down the
Is it kick
door.
down the door?
And present the shotguns.
No, I mean I guess we just. I don't know. I think that maybe Iris, do you? So I agree that maybe Abigail. Maybe we don't let Abigail take the lead initially, since there's a little bit of a weird connection with the painting. Unless you want to, I think Abigail or Iris starts it, because I feel like they would come across. Maybe we could play the art collector angle, and I feel like based on what they look like and everything, they're gonna look fancier.
No, we don't want you to. That was what he said.
Yeah, I don't want you to take the lead. I was just offering, unless you felt like you wanted to. Like if you said, "Hey, Declan, I want to do it," I would probably. Yeah, but maybe Iris, if you like maybe you're like speaking on her behalf, kind of deal. Unless I think art collector's a good angle to take because the dude's probably going to be like see dollar signs.
How did we get his address?
It's on the back of the newspaper clipping about him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which you can assume that Elias had gotten somehow.
And it's 1234 Downing Street.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Knock, 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 knock.
It is 6 Holborn Mews near Sloane Square, London. You knock on the door.
How much did she pay for that painting again?
It was fucking expensive. 1,500, is that right? 800?
Yeah.
So and based on
no,
15 pounds is $75.
The article says 300 pounds, but I don't know what if there's a separate amount for his painting.
They're saying people are paying up to 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Which
I mean, it's expensive no matter what. We can say it's whatever it is.
That's 1,200-ish based on 15 to 75 conversion.
Yep.
Right.
So how are we pulling?
No, wait, I got that wrong.
And to connect with what we are looking for. Just talk about the art and say, have you...
I mean, I feel like this could be kind of like a feel you out. Like we can...
Talk to him, pretend you're an art collector, ask for, what's your inspiration?
Okay.
Yeah, so this is kind of to me at least, this is almost like a side quest kind of thing. Just to, I mean, it's related, right? But we know the painting that Abigail has is strange and it's changed and it's
there's a connection somehow.
Yeah, and so I want to see how he reacts.
I think we're looking for 2 things, right? Well, maybe 3. How he reacts, if he's willing or able to talk about inspiration, or if there seems to be like, is he sus? Right? Like,
yeah. Maybe.
Does he just seem like a half deranged artist, or is
something took over his body and it's
Like, so I feel like if he knows his art is evil in air quotes, then like he's probably going to be scared and not want to tell us. He's gonna be like, no, go away, no, I don't want to hurt someone. But if he just acts normal and he's like, oh, sweet dollar signs, they want to buy my art, then maybe he's not as into, like, maybe he doesn't know what's happening. He's just painting it, and something else is happening after the fact.
He
So,
blacks out during his visions because he can't remember them.
right. I
Right,
think it'll be
yeah.
telling if does he act kind of like concerned, like Chad said, is he concerned and shady, or is he very eager and like, oh wow, someone loves my art, I'm gonna sell it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, well, I'm gonna say it'll be clear, but like I think we can follow his lead, if you will, right? Like those are our goals, but we just present Art Collector and sort of
Go from
follow
there.
the path.
Okay.
And we'll just kind of pretend to be your toughs because
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
help-
know how. Well,
Pop in and help at any point too, because if I get
oh,
stuck.
of course, you're just taking the lead.
Okay.
We're just pretending to be your toughs.
Nope.
Until it changes. Oh shit.
Wait, let's hang on, Michelle. They're having audio.
Oh
video
no!
pauses,
It's
so-
Of course,
well.
it seems to
It's
be fine
10,
now.
10 o'clock.
Is it freezing for you? Because it froze when she started talking.
It's freezing bad.
Yeah,
for
it's
us.
freezing. It's free. You're the only one freezing on my end, if you can hear me.
Yeah. I'm at 7 ms.
Yeah,
Mine.
we're Gucci over here.
Hey, he froze mid-wave. It's kind of funny.
Whoa.
Oh, now he sped up and ran really
Oh.
fast.
I disappeared.
Sonic!
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, let's just take a break for a second while we wait. Let's see. He left. He went to go punch the box outside.
Maybe he can just use his phone.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what he went to go get. Good call.
No, you're back.
Me?
Oh, now you're back.
I was probably reading. All right.
Okay. Sorry, I only see the like version, even though it's technically doing the whole thing. So I had to like.
Aww.
Well, it's just the way it displays it on mobile. It acts like it's only showing this, but it's actually showing this. So I wanted to make sure you could at least kind of see both of them.
Okay. As you guys walk up, everybody give me a spot hidden.
Let's go.
No, not sleight of hand.
I fucking pass, baby.
Good, good.
62 over 42.
All right. We got a pass there, so that's good.
19.
19, double good. Cool.
I got a 97. I
97.
spot everything.
You're doing your script in your head on the way, walking up to the house.
Real random.
Mm.
I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, and I don't know if it did it when you spent luck, but I passed my spot hidden and it marked it for me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should.
It's supposed to.
It never really has before.
Mine didn't when I used luck. What did I use luck on? Spot
That does not
hidden.
count. If you use luck
Okay.
to succeed, it doesn't count as a.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeesh.
interesting.
I don't know if pushing counts though. I'd have to go look it up, but we hardly ever do that.
Really pushing counts because it's another roll, right?
I think so.
Surely.
Surely.
Oh,
Don't
So-
call me Shirley.
So you guys notice that
right
those who notice. The house sits in like a terraced row of houses, 2-story bricks. Every window seems to be barred, and the curtains are shut. It's not completely uncommon. You can see some other houses are similar, but tightly shuttered curtains. So no sun's going in there from at least the front. And there's some large trees around the property.
Hold on, Zach. You're doing it.
It's
Zach,
me
You're
now?
doing it. Yeah, now it's
So
you. So
it's-
Chad and Michelle are good on my end, but you're doing it.
Same.
So it's a Discord thing then.
Is it though? Because like I haven't seen Mache, and I'm not like
Mm-mm.
y'all don't say I do it.
Hopefully it doesn't go to us next.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all do.
The
You're good
internet.
now?
Y'all.
The internet dropped 2 minutes ago for me for 1 second, literally. Like the
Maybe that
DNS,
was it.
Google DNS got high MS.
Strange.
But I literally haven't had an issue since I had them restart my stuff.
Yeah, that didn't last long. Whatever it was.
It didn't line up either with what you said what happened, so I don't know. Are we good?
And yeah, Chad, you're still good. Since you've
Okay.
been to your phone, it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder what happens at 10 o'clock around here. Someone's
don't
running
know.
some like.
Do y'all live in like fucking Iran or something? Did y'all move out of the country and you didn't tell me? Jesus Christ.
I thought the set was perfect, man.
We got too close to Red Bank.
Damn it.
It's the Popo. They've got speed limiters.
Fucking Popo.
You know, it's interesting
Yeah.
though. I hate to
That's
talk
the
about it,
joke,
but
Amy.
it sounds like it's not an issue like physically for us. If everybody's experiencing it, it's something like
That's what's so
external.
frustrating. Like every time we think we like,
Yeah.
oh, it's definitely Discord. Like
It's definitely you
somebody's
or me.
fine.
Yeah.
It was that one
And it-
time. That was wild.
Yeah, that one time. Yeah.
I don't know.
So you there's some large trees kind of obscure the house and a brick wall garden in the back. Yep, so you go up to the front, give it a little knocky knock.
Is it a multi-tenant residence?
It's not, no, but they're you know, close houses are pretty close. But it's not a multi-tenant. Knocky knock, I think you were doing it, Iris?
Yep.
Knock, knock.
And you hear someone like set something down inside and some shuffling. And then door opens up. And you see in front of you an old lady. Let me uncover her.
Are we going by Serena Williams? Should I say Serena Williams?
Yeah, that's a good.
Since
Probably a good idea. considering-
Erica knows you from that. Okay.
Yeah, considering, yeah.
Okay.
And then so this old lady.
Oh.
Oh, what can I? How can I get older than that? What can I do for you?
Oh, hello. I was just wondering if I could ask the artist some questions. A very big collector and just got some of his art. Does he take questions?
The artist. How did you find our address? She's
Oh,
got
just
a knitting needle and she's hunched over.
Oh, just some connections of friends, and we know people.
Oh. Yes. Come in. I can get Miles down. Come on in.
What is your name?
That's Bertha Shipley.
Nice to meet you, Bertha. I'm Iris.
Nice to meet you too. She reaches out and she turns around.
Why aren't all the old ladies in Bertha?
Because it instills an old feeling because of the name, I think.
Yeah.
She reminds me of my grandma.
Oh, so you had a hard success.
Miss Zeroni.
And
Old woman? Question mark.
come into. Where is that?
On her thing. London title: Old woman? Question mark.
Where? Yeah. Oh, there. Old woman? Question mark. Love it.
Sorry, keep going.
You come on into the living room and I'll get some tea going.
Thank you. Walk.
Are you going in alone?
No, well, I mean, unless
God.
there's
No,
no,
one
well,
else said
we're-
anything, so
Sorry, I was just letting her. No, I'm following. I'll follow.
Yeah.
I'm being polite and following, making
Follow
sure.
into the great room.
You
and
have the art on the wall.
you do not see any art on the wall
Ooh.
downstairs.
He
Is
doesn't want
everything-
to freak out his grandma.
Right.
Is everything a
Um,
mess, or is it pretty like neat and tidy?
It seems pretty tidy so far. Downstairs, just looking around. She's got her knitting stuff on the couch. You can see where she was sitting in her chair. Take a seat, and I'll get some tea started, and let me get the water going.
Does she seem like a spider person hiding in a skin suit?
I don't think so.
Okay,
what,
good.
what could the roll be for that? Roll a spot hidden.
Can you see?
48.
Under
30 something.
okay, over 30. Okay. No, she doesn't seem to be a spider person.
Good.
And she disappears around the corner to heat up the. And you quickly hear the kettle go on the stove. You know, and she walks back in. And what are your names?
I already gave her my name.
I'm Declan, and I'll do a little bow and shake her hand if she offers it very gently.
Oh yeah. Oh, strong hands, handsome.
Vincent, that.
Very nice. And you? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't catch that name.
I'm Serena.
Serena.
You'll have to meet her sister, Venus.
It does remind me of tennis or something.
Ah, Wimbledon.
Yes.
Ah, I remember
Tennis
when I
player.
used to play tennis, and she starts to go on about just talking about.
She just likes the company.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hear all about it. I am all here for the stories.
Oh my! What was your purpose? Oh, is the tea ready? Yeah. Hang on.
The artist, is that your son, nephew?
As she comes back in with the tea. Yes, my son. Here's tea for everybody. I guess I should get him for you. Are you inquiring about purchase today, or just admirers, or are you just wanted to come talk to his mother?
Hey,
All of the above.
little bit of both.
Oh my, I'm so blessed. And she
Bless.
picks up tea and takes a sip herself. Shall I get him?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll go and see if he's busy. If not, I can regale you with stories until he's ready to meet you all. I'll just be back. And she kind of goes out of the.
Did we wig her out? Is she... What's...
As she leaves the room, you can see her. She's going up the stairs to go.
Well, I was just going for like a vibe read. You want to
Oh, you were
psychology on
asking
that?
me? Did you? I thought you were like talking to the other people at the couch. Psychology roll.
Ooh, 17.
No, she doesn't seem to be bothered by you guys.
Okay.
But now that you're sitting there after she's kind of out, you've got a chance to kind of like look around a little bit more. And you're sitting and smelling. The house smells like you weren't positive for sure if it was coming from outside or just the area, but like now that you're sitting in there, it smells.
You left. Therefore, it's not old lady smell.
Right.
Something else.
Like dead?
Is it iron?
It's not. It just smells.
Okay, so he's not using blood paint.
No blood magic detected yet, Roger.
All the furnishings seem pretty old, like 20 or so years old. And you can see the wallpaper's kind of fading. And you being the one that likes to look at dust and stuff, you can see there's like dust gathering on the corners and stuff and little spider webs in the corners. In the kitchen, you can get a peek into. You just kind of look around as she's upstairs. You can see it's very cluttered and unclean. The only clean place seems to be right here in the living room and like the entryway.
Mm. I clean up an end table while she's gone.
She comes back down. Just Shipley will. I don't know why I called him Shipley. Miles will be down in a moment. He's working on a painting as usual.
Okay.
Mhm. Little Shipley, they call him.
Little Shipley. I did call him that. You know what? Yeah, if you want, we can go up there to see him, and you can see him while he's working exclusively. It's up to you, though. Or we
I would
can wait
love
for
that.
him to come.
I would absolutely love that.
No, well, let me put my knitting down. Puts it in a little box. Oh, okay. Well, follow me. And
I stay downstairs for a minute and do like a speed clean and tidy of all her bullshit.
just clink, 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 clink.
Do I see a library or anything in there, or like an
It's a
office?
pretty small house.
Small house,
Yeah,
okay.
what you see is what you get.
I was gonna
so
ask
far.
if, like, to maybe either ask or try to do it quickly and discreetly to see if Abigail and Iris wanted to stay down, like, see if Abigail wanted to stay downstairs instead of coming up to see him directly, just in case it was weird. Like maybe you and Iris stay downstairs, and Vincent and I can go upstairs, or I can go alone too. But I assume Vincent would be curious, so or we can all go.
Vincent felt the need to dust some end tables real quick.
Okay, well I'm going upstairs.
I'm coming. I'm just going to take like 3 to 5 minutes to do that.
Okay. So who is going up? Just so I know and I can talk to someone.
Me.
Okay.
Should I stay or should I go as well?
I mean, I will say
stay.
it's weird if someone comes over to your house and then they ask you to go see somebody and then you don't follow them to go, like just sitting. Yeah,
we can all go.
But
That's
if
fine.
she goes up there, we might see a connection or something. If he does have, like, I don't know, some kind of control through the painting, we can actually see it.
Vincent is not staying behind for some strategic reason. He just felt the need to clean this poor old lady's
Okay.
things.
Okay, we're all going. Sounds like.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so you guys go up the stairs and still smelly. And say again, Chad?
Did we get word upstairs?
It's just pretty bad, honestly, just everywhere. It doesn't seem to be
They've become nose blind.
Yeah, it's just bad.
When you say smells bad, I mean like just like it's not clean or like
you can't place it.
Okay.
I know you hate that, but I'm not gonna give you there's nothing else there, so
That's fine. I can't place it.
Yeah.
I had to ask.
Yeah, so you make your way up the small little stairs, and you can see this a small hallway with some doors on each side to go into some bedrooms there. And let me pull up my picture so I know what I'm looking at. Yeah, okay. She gives a little
But
nod.
if there's a room full of bloody corpses, then we're gonna have words.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Knock, knock, knock. And then she just pushes it open. Shipley. Oh, I did it again. Oh, Miles. Someone's here to see you. 4 people are here to see you. And as you open the door, or as she opens the door, you can see inside. I'm looking for a description. Sorry. Stand by.
A thin frame with unkempt dark hair and dark bags under his eye.
No. Sorry, I'm just confused because it doesn't seem to line up with exactly. Okay. It's saying Garrett is an attic. I'm assuming. You guys know?
Garrett?
Yeah, Garret.
Here.
Small attic? No. Top floor room? Associating with struggling artists or writers?
It's Anne Frank, y'all. It's Anne Frank.
It doesn't matter.
London, Spain, Garrett isn't usually con. I don't know. Top floor room. That's what I see.
Okay.
Like Les Miserables.
So I'm just trying to figure out where he's doing his damn painting, and I'm sorry that it's a pause right now, but
He's in the attic.
I thought it was in his bedroom, and then it's talking about this, but that's also not where he is. Like, it's not telling me where he normally is. I want to make sure that I get it right. Because, I mean, I guess it's not uncommon for people to
Paint in the attic?
right. It would
I mean,
not,
I feel like
especially.
that's-
Say again?
I was gonna agree with you. Like I
Yeah.
feel like that's such a trope. Is like there's an attic room with that one window
With
and
one
it's got the
window.
slanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's such a trope. So
Okay, that's what we're gonna go with then. You go
unless it's meaningful, I would say just say
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah.
It's not. It's just, yeah. And also, give me a. I keep losing my place. There's a roll. I want someone. Does anybody have natural world?
Natural world. I have 10.
I got a 10, baby. Someone else should probably roll that. I mean, I can, but
Hey, 15's better than 10.
yeah, there you go.
15.
And you've got a bunch of luck too, so burn your luck on this one.
Be base because I also have 10.
Give me some rolls,
Let's go, Serena.
Can we all roll, or
Abbey.
is it one person?
everybody.
Hell yeah.
I rolled a 6.
Oh!
All right,
We'll take that.
I'll come back to that.
I am not spending 63 luck, so
Yeah,
move
don't,
on.
don't spend. No, we got a success, so we'll come back to that. I owe you. You finally placed the odor
Oh.
as you guys make your way upstairs.
Abby smells something.
Okay.
And
Um,
you guys go through his.
I have an 18, so I could spend 8 luck if it matters that she's the one that smelled it instead of me.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You're fine there. You go through his room, or you can see his room. His door room is open. And it's just a huge mess in there. Bedclothes everywhere. But you do see like a bed, wardrobe, dressing stand, closet, something like that. You go to, I guess we'll just say it's another set of stairs, a small set of stairs to go to the attic. And she's like, he's up here painting away. And you guys go upstairs, and you see
Your
Mr.
paws. No.
No.
Hold on. You're breaking up, Zach. Hold on.
Back.
See Miles, hello. Am I back?
Okay, you're back.
Hello?
Yeah.
Am I back?
Uh,
Oh no.
Is
Come
it?
back.
Are
we
you
toast?
stopping, or is it?
It's Zach.
It's
Zach.
me now.
It's
Yeah.
Zach, not you.
I'll
I
just
think
come
you're
back.
okay.
The ghost has
Oh, you're back.
transferred over.
I mean, I just decided like I just might as well bump out, right, and see if that.
It
fixes
worked. I think it worked.
I think so too.
Sounds okay.
Yeah. It's like we get
Sweet.
shuffled.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Different instance.
Yeah. So you make your way to the garret, which is, we'll call it a fancy attic, bigger attic. Anyways, it's got a door. Open it up, and there's some dangling kerosene lamps that can light this room, but doesn't need to be used because there's a window in there. That's just enough open to let some light in. There's some sloping ceilings like we talked about. And you see Shipley there just kind of working on some sketches. It's a mess in there. There's paint everywhere, easels, and there's some paintings stacked up and along the wall. You see a table with brushes, paints, palettes.
Do we see blood?
A closet. You roll me a spot hidden.
Success. 2-star.
You do
Success.
Yeah, double.
You do not see any blood up there.
Damn it.
We wanted to see blood.
You do see paintings with blood in them, though.
Like,
So
Okay.
was it the
Okay.
kerosene? Is that the smell? Is that what you were saying?
I'll give it to you later.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Miles Shipley is uncovered, so you can see him. You see a thin-framed, unkept dark hair, dark bags under his eyes. Who's this? Who's this? Mom?
Oh, my dearest.
I'll introduce myself. We can go around if he says I'm Declan. Nice, and I'll reach out to see if he'll shake my hand. I know he's got paint on it, or he's dirty or whatever, but I'll reach out.
Oh, okay. One sec. He kind of steps back, and you can see he's just like sweaty and greasy. He gets up and kind of makes his way over there. He's like, Miles.
Nice to meet you, Miles.
And you?
I'm Iris. Your work is phenomenal. I love it.
Oh.
It's so real.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Mhm.
And you?
Hi. Big fan, actually. I am Serena.
Oh. Yes.
Big,
Okay.
big fan.
Nice to meet you.
Here. Home. Steps.
Oh, someone else, yeah. Yes, that's another visitor coming up the steps. He's slow.
Found my way to the garret.
Oh, I'm glad we got that cleared up.
He's an old man. You must forgive him.
Yes, Vincent.
Oh, nice to meet you. Well, as I said, I'm Miles.
What's an generation talent here?
Oh, thank you. I just do what I can, and this is what I'm good at. You're here for buying, right?
Yes, and we just wanted to talk with a person that comes up with these things. Like, I know I've had some dreams, but how do you get your inspiration with this?
No, I can't give away my secrets, but yeah, I can't give away my secrets. Perhaps you would like to browse what we have here, what I have finished recently.
I'm gonna go browse.
But of course.
I want to keep an eye on Abigail to see if she if I notice Vincent doing it, I'll kind of stay with Iris and focus more on Miles just to make sure that she doesn't seem like
Yeah.
I don't know, scared or weird.
I'm by the art, but I'm watching her intently.
Sure.
Okay. I'm hanging out with Iris then.
Okay, and Iris.
I'll just try to keep bugging him and yapping him and see what I can get out of him. Maybe point to I don't know if it, maybe try to connect with him by like pointing to my tattoo on my arm and being like, I've had such real dreams.
Your scar?
Yeah, my scar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, he will come back to you.
Okay.
Abigail, you're going to go look at the paintings, so I'm going to describe the paintings that are in the room. You see... Ooh, actually... I might have a handout. Let me check and see if I have a handout before I start describing these, so that way... I can't remember if I do. I do. Well, how fun! There we go. Now, I can describe them.
This makes sense.
You see one called Ancient Science. It's an alchemist laboratory which has vials poured forth foul-looking gas. Working at a table is just basically like a reptile dude or girl who's seemingly eagerly involved in the dissection of a creature. Due to the blood and lack of recognizable features, it's impossible to determine the identity of the creature being cut apart. You see another one called the Dark Pharaoh. It's a processional...
The dark what?
the Dark Pharaoh. It's a processional
That's
scene.
the one with the pyramids. Right?
It's a processional scene from ancient Egypt, which a golden chariot passes through a mass of people who have fallen to their knees in reverence. Atop the chariot is a pharaoh dressed in black and gold robes, whose face is turned away from the viewer. Behind the figure, 2 men have been impaled on stakes, eviscerated, and their internal organs hang down to the ground and are being eaten by a pair of jackals.
Would you say a yellow or golden king?
No.
Okay, good.
Dressed in black, mostly.
How
So,
convenient.
yes.
So I understand what the tabloid said, but just for context, like I'm not gonna say like decency laws, but like people weren't really for this kind of stuff, and I know he's kind of shunned a little based on what the scoop said.
Yeah.
But like, do I even with? Does it seem like this is the kind of thing that he would be like? I guess I'm confused. Maybe he doesn't. Fuck. Let me rephrase this. Do I think these are like some of the worst ones he's not showing them because do I think he would be arrested? Like knowing what Declan knows at the time of like how people, even though it's a different country, it's not America. Do I feel like this is like stuff he's actively truly trying to sell, or is this like his private collection that he knows if he put this out there, you know, he would be arrested or beaten up because he's a fucking witch,
Or
warlock?
mind control through, yeah.
It's
Does that make sense?
Okay, wait. I was on board until Michelle spoke. What were?
Sorry, I ruined it.
Like what mind
Don't
control?
listen to me. Because of the flower and the thing, I don't know.
Okay. It is underground, right? Is that? Am I saying what? You're
Probably, yeah. I'm just kind of wondering. So I know he's selling stuff. I was just wondering if maybe like, do I think he would, that it would even be possible to sell this kind of shit? And I understand I'm not an art expert, but do I think like, does it straddle the line of he would be looked at funny and shunned, or do I think he would literally be arrested and beaten if he tried to sell it?
I think artists are eccentric, and there's always someone that's going to be able to buy their work. I mean, there's some pretty crazy paintings out there and famous artists, that painted both, that's right? Good. Like Goya and, like there's some crazy stuff out there. So people may not like what he paints, but I don't think that would stop any artist that
might
feels...
be considered like indecent, right? But not like illegal, perhaps.
Right, yeah, definitely not illegal. And they've been painting nude people forever, since probably the first thing they painted after a deer was some boobies. So I don't, like that's just art. That's the way art is. This art gets away with
everything. Mom tits.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm good.
So let me finish the descriptions here. And I like your is he hiding, like, is this his best stuff kind of thinking too. So maybe I'll get to that in a second. Goatwood, nighttime in a woodland scene, a yellow moon casts sickly rays through dark branches upon a group of naked men and women who cavort around a bonfire. Rising from the flames is the image of a goat-headed man whose outstretched arms seem to be conducting the crazed antics of the witches. Almost like a classic painting there. The witches dance around the fire. Dawn in Blood. I don't know if the image is directly related to the descriptions, but it is out of the book.
So far it's matched well enough. I just couldn't find a goat in the one with the bonfire.
Yeah. Drawn in Blood, the unsettling stomach-churning scene of a man being cut open with a silver dagger held in the hand of a black-robed figure. An act of ritual blood sacrifice upon the victim's chest has been carved with a occult-looking sigil, which seems to have twist and move while you're viewing it. Can't place in what it is. It just seems to writhe around. And this last one for now, Black Mountain, a towering mountain, possibly in Africa. I guess it's got that like deserty Saharan look to it, maybe. Over which rises a monstrous demonic creature. Its head is a great tentacle swathed in blood. Near the temple-like building, tiny figures lift their hands imploringly skyward in supplication to the hellish god-like entity. For each of the humans' heads, red tongues or tentacle dangles. Looking closely, they appear to be ceremonial headpieces.
So maybe to kind of wrap. I was just gonna say to wrap around so it doesn't seem quite so metagamey, but it's somewhere I want to take it. And since I asked about his paintings, since Iris is talking, I'm not gonna like interrupt and be like whispering in her ear because I don't know, that'd be kind of weird. But maybe no, actually, because we're talking about maybe buying. So like I'll interrupt you like while you're talking to him and like just kind of tap you and like whisper and he can think what he wants. But I want to have you maybe see. I'll see if you can maybe steer the direction towards like, hey, but show us the good stuff kind of deal. Like I'll kind of give my idea of maybe it's bad and it's weird and sure it's way extreme, but maybe this isn't like maybe he has the stuff like Abigail's been affected to. Maybe that's hidden somewhere and see if you can like push the conversation that way and just make it look like I'm talking about money or something.
Let me finish first.
Yeah, sure.
Abigail. Is anybody else viewing these? I mean, I'm assuming everybody's looking at these paintings while you're in there.
I said that I was by the art, but I'm watching her.
Okay.
Like, so I don't know if like a glance at the art counts. Like, I'm not trying to hide from it, but I'm explicitly watching her more than the art.
And the rest of you, are you guys?
I'm looking at it while I'm looking at it about the same while I'm talking. I'm looking around at it, yeah, but I'm also an idiot, so I don't think I'm qualified to study it.
Okay.
I'm yapping.
You're yapping, not you're not actually looking at the work. So
I'm not into it yet.
Yeah, those who are looking at the work, give me a sanity roll.
Sure. Passed. 3-star pass. Let's fucking go. I'm so sane you wouldn't believe it.
All right, you lose 2 sanity.
God damn it! I'm sane. I said.
What? This is opposite day.
Yep. And Abigail, oh no, Abigail, you failed. You lose. Well, fortunately, it's only 1 more. You lose 3 sanity.
So if you pass, you lose. If you fail, you lose.
There was weird times in Delta Green where like actually being insane saved you because you like just shrugged it off and you're like, oh, this is no big deal. And if you were sane, it fucking broke your mind.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
to be clear, a lot of times it's like, you know, the difference in rolling 1d6 and 1d8, or you know, something like that, or 1d6 and 2d6. So like,
yeah. So sometimes there's it'll say success 0, and sometimes it'll say success 1d whatever dice.
Okay.
So even on success, there's a loss from looking at these paintings, and Abigail, you are looking at this and you're staring at the ancient science one with like the lizard person thing, and you're like, huh. Yeah, it does smell like lizards in here. Like a reptile stink, you know, if you've ever had a snake or a lizard.
Oh, jeez.
Like their fecal matter kind of leaves this weird musk. And just them in general, have this weird kind of, maybe you've I don't know.
There's a snake in grass.
But you only lost 3, so you're not going.
She's a rich lady. She knows weird people that have reptiles.
Exotic animal.
And so, what happened?
I'm sure I'm going to end up looking at these at some point, so I just went ahead and rolled the sand, which was a result of 3.
You rolled a 3? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lose 7 sand.
I'm kidding. I rolled it once, so you will lose 2, to be fair.
I barely lost less than I rolled. What an unlikely... like I said, I'm watching her right now, but at some point I'm going to look at her.
I think that makes sense. And to come back to the crux of the matter now, you were bugging him about, like, hey, where's your good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as Isabel agrees, like I plant the seed because I think it's good, but she's leading the conversation, so however she wants to do it.
I want him to think that I'm like okay with this, and this is really enticing to me. So like I want to know more.
Get rid of that normie stuff. Show me the real degeneracy.
Yeah.
Well, Yeah, I suppose I could show you in the closet. I do have a
Oh,
piece in
boy.
there. But it is not for the faint of heart, you know.
Seen quite a bit.
As in, none of these are to your liking.
I like them. I just want to see
I
more.
just want to see more. Okay. All right. Well, and he gets up and he just kind of makes his way over there. Roll me a spot hidden.
Just Iris.
Anybody watching Miles make his way to the closet?
Definitely watching.
87 over 42.
I'm using 2 luck to pass.
Do it,
Do
do
it.
it, do it.
Yeah.
Have my
Okay.
back, because I don't see shit.
Did you do it in the system?
Wait, what did I thought? I'm sorry.
Click
Hold
on
on.
the
No. I
fire.
got it. Click on the thingy.
Yeah, click it.
Yeah,
perfect.
go.
Heck yeah, and that'll keep it good for us. You notice that he's shaking like this, like tremor.
Oh gosh.
Like, do I think he's nervous?
Yeah, that kind of tremor, not like a oh my hand hurts because I've been painting so long thing.
Okay. I think I either have a knife. I don't remember what I said. Whatever I have on me, I kind of put I don't draw it. I'm not fighting him. I'm not gonna kill the guy. But if because I'm a little high strung because of what we think may be like his paintings, and if he's acting nervous all of a sudden, just instinctually I will react a little bit and put my hand towards my knife or whatever I have on me, and just take a step forward a little bit between, like more not between, but closer to Iris and where he's going, and just watch him as he's going.
Do we think someone's gonna jump out and attack me, or
I'm worried
Should
he's
I be-
gonna go insane, honestly. Like
Should
inside my
I-
mind.
should I say, like, have you shown anybody this before? Or just go with it?
No, we should just roll with it, baby.
Okay,
Let's
alright.
go.
And Abigail and Vincent, are you with them? It's not that big of a place, so.
Still
Yeah,
in the
I
room?
have been talking about, getting other paintings out of the closet. Yeah, I would make my way back over there.
Okay, is Chad in there?
No.
Should we stop?
He's
here?
following me. He's following me around, so you can just say he would follow me over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to wrap things up tonight, and if he's not, here,
No,
okay, you'll have to fill him in then.
that's fine.
Yeah, so you guys make your way over to the closet, and you're kind of like poised for something to happen, right, Declan? But not actually
Yeah.
like showing signs
I don't
of a
think
hostility.
someone's hiding in there,
Yeah.
but I'm just worried he's gonna go insane all of a sudden, and I don't know.
Yeah, and he walks over and he gets some keys out of his pocket, and he reaches up and unlocks it, pulls open the closet, and you see a dirty sheet. Covers like an easel and canvas, and he pulls it off, and he's like, this one's called the Serpent's Altar, and you can see it sketched out and half painted. It would looks like for lack of a better term, like a stone altar in the middle of this glade, but it looks like it's from a dinosaur. I don't know my eras, like Jurassic, whatever, Jurassic. But it's got the big flora, very, very wet and hot and jungly looking kind of thing. And it's odd because it doesn't look like something horrifying or anything right away. But then your stomach starts to like, everybody roll a sanity roll as you start to feel a little queasy looking at it.
Oh, I'm
Fail.
spending luck.
You can on sanity, I don't think.
Oh, no.
I failed as well.
Success.
I passed. Okay.
But because I failed, this time it's good, right?
Yeah, right?
All right, so Declan loses 1. Who else failed?
I did.
All right.
I
and
barely.
Iris loses 1.
Declan takes his knife out and stabs everyone in the skull. Game over.
You move.
All right. Yeah, you notice that this painting's making you feel really, really queasy. roll.
I'll personally
Huh?
fight. Oh, I'm sorry. No,
Oh.
I was just gonna say I will try to fight through it. I'm not gonna react to get him to stop. I want to see where
Oh
it
no,
goes.
yeah, no. He opens it up. It stands out of the way, and he's showing you this, and you guys are just looking at it, and you can see it kind of like there's some swamp water around the edges of this altar, like it's in like the middle of like a little lake or something, you know. And you swear it starts to ripple, the water in the painting. And you see the altar start to glow. Everybody roll a POW roll.
Okay.
POW.
3-star pass. I'm so
Hell
powerful.
yeah.
That is amazing.
That's really
Let's
good.
fucking go. Do I turn into an angel and smite him with the holy sword of Gabriel or whatever?
3. I cannot.
Passed.
You guys did really good. So Abigail failed. Okay. What about you, Vincent?
So this isn't sanity, it's POW.
POW. Yep.
So can I spend 4 luck to succeed?
Yes.
Okay. I shall.
Okay. This is a good
Success.
thing to do, and you see. This is about Abigail. The 3 of you see Abigail kind of like lean forward a little bit to the painting, and it's almost like time stops and speeds up at the same time as you see her just kind of, her colors and her essence just kind of blend into the painting as her physical form disappears and ripples like Mario into the painting in front of you. And then you turn around and you hear just this screech from behind you as Bertha sheds her skin, and you see this nasty lizard person in front of you as she lunges forward.
God damn it,
We'll pick
Bertha.
up there next time.
She wasn't spider-like, she was reptile.
Yes.
Damn it.
Spiders are off limits. We can't do spiders.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
yes.
I'm a
Mirror spiders are arguably worse than lizard people.
Was it say the glass spider?
There's like
Yeah,
mirror
the
glass.
crystal spider phases in from another
Crystal.
dimension and hands you a pill with an R on it. You all die.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Reverb.
Lizard Bertha.
Let's do, before we end, and we got a minute, we can roll some sand. Abigail, roll me a sanity, and everybody that saw her, which is everyone, roll a sanity as well.
What we just did?
I passed.
Fail.
All right.
I don't know if passing good or bad, but I passed.
I don't know what this good or bad nonsense is. All right. You lose 1 sand. We got what did you? I saw you hold your hand up, but I didn't see it, Chad.
Oh, that was it.
A knot. Okay. And then
I rolled an 8
Iris
and a
passed,
0,
okay.
but in the wrong die.
All right. So Declan, you lose 1 sand. Actually, let me double check that. I don't want to get you guys wrong. No, you guys that passed lose none. Okay. Abigail passed and loses 1. That's what confuses me. And
So before we end too, since I did say that I had my hand on something, did I get a bonus to initiative when we start next time?
yes. Yeah, we can.
Hell yeah.
It's at
Let's
plus
fucking
50,
go.
I think. It's something ridiculous. No, that's with gun drawn. I'll give you something. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And I one more question about, since the combat is coming at some point, and I'm not retroactively doing it, I will accept whatever answer you say. Did we say that we smuggled a pistol or just a knife? Because I thought what we said we have on us was just the knife and then the shotguns, but I'm asking so I don't next week suddenly say I have a pistol when I don't have one.
We brought the pistols to London.
But they're not on me right now. I don't think so. I don't think we ever said it, so I don't know that it should be. That's why I'm asking for clarification. I don't remember ever saying I have them.
Would you take pistols to go get shotguns?
I think it would be more of a. It would just be whether it's always on me or not kind
Like
of
in a
deal.
holster kind of thing.
Yeah, just and I can make arguments for
I mean,
both, but I did not
It's
say it.
winter. We're wearing heavy coats. I don't think it's unreasonable, but obviously the arbiter is the arbiter here. So
It's just decide if you want me. If it's
I don't know what you guys. I did. You guys never talked about what you had on you, so I don't. Yeah.
I got
we
my
essentially said we smuggled the pistols and left the long guns because we could acquire them with ease.
And then you did, and then you went to the house. So
Yeah.
I don't know
So,
what you got on you.
you-
You never said.
Beyond that,
Got
yeah.
everything with us, at least in the car, and then whatever.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
brought into
I
the
think it would
house.
probably. I'll just say mine. Because I didn't say it, I feel kind of weird about that. So I'll be more explicit going forward. But
Mhm.
it is in the car for sure.
Okay, and the last thing, you see Abigail going into this painting. You see this lizard creature behind you. Miles has stepped aside, and Abigail's like half of her body is still out of it.
Oh, weird.
It's like she's not all the way in it.
Does she
she's
look
getting
like Star
sucked in.
Trek? Is she like you said she's like being teleported like a transporter in Star Trek, or is she like literally half?
Like
Oh,
when you
well.
jump into a painting, you know how it kind of ripples and
Yeah.
more.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
meant.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, so she's going through that like a membrane. And so think about what you may want to do. Do you want to grab her and try to pull her out before she gets sucked in, or you want to fight immediately, push her in, whatever. But yeah, so I just wanted to get all that out.
Her legs and her rear end are like
I'll
hanging
grab her
out, and
waist.
she's bent over into the painting.
Well, they're
Yeah.
they're out of the painting, but she is going in. It's not like they're out and she's stopped on it or anything. She's just getting
That's
sucked
what I mean.
in.
Like
Yeah.
her torso is half in,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
the other half out.
All right.
That's right.
Godspeed. I'll see you next week. Still, right? Weekly.
Yeah, until
Yeah.
we feel like we can't. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Good shit,
job.
y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Good job.
Night.
And thanks, as always, to Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at sirenscape.com. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table.